Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Endurance 70 Up and Down. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat and some light hand weights if you want to intensify some of the exercises. I'm using 1 kilo, which is 2.2 pounds, really just to increase some of the calorie burn. You will also need a chair if you're particularly bad with balance, because there is quite a big balance challenge element to this workout. But if you can try to challenge yourself, definitely do so. I'm not wearing shoes. There's not much impact in this except for one exercise, but I'll show you a modification. But shoes do help with balance, so just keep that in mind. Once I press start, we'll have 5 seconds to set up the first exercise. The first 2 rounds are kind of a semi warm-up, but if you are in a particularly cold climate, make sure you warm up extra and come back when you're nice and warm. So we've got 20 rounds of 70 seconds of work with just 10 seconds to change over. If you find that is just too short changeover time for you, press pause and have a little bit longer, but make sure you challenge yourself. This is an endurance workout. It is a bit more advanced, and I want you to really increase your fitness and your strength and your balance and everything that is good for your body with this workout. So try to push through if you can. I'm not going to take any breaks for the 20 rounds. It's not that long a workout, and we'll have a nice stretch at the end. Okay, let's grab our hand weights. And the first one is immediately going to be a balance challenge. Stand with your feet turned out, tummies in, and we're going to go forward, back, forward, and in. Forward, back, forward, and in. Just let your arms swing. If you prefer not to use weights for this one, you don't have to. So I've got a slight bend in my knee, and I'm hinging forward as I kick back. So it's forward, squeeze the glute at the back. So your hips are turned out here. You're getting your glutes, your outer thighs, your outer hips. And once you start to warm up a bit, why not kick a little bit higher and squeeze your glute a little bit more. 30 seconds. And it's okay to wobble as long as you're not out of control. I want you to still be able to focus on the main muscle group that we're working in each of the exercises. So if you find that you're really wobbling out of control, I would rather you get a chair to hold on to. 13. Hold your tummy in, your shoulders are nice and relaxed. 7, 6. You can work through the breaks if you want to. 3, 2, 1. You don't need the weights for the next one. We're going to jump forward. 1, 2. Come back into a burpee and then walk our way up. Okay, ready, set, go. 1, 2. Come back into a plank. Now walk your hands toward your feet. 1, 2. Back into a plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Plank. 1, 2, 3, up on 4. If you don't want to jump, then just walk it. 2, 3, 4. So you can go walk, walk, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk, walk, step, step. 2, 3, 4. So you've got options. But if you want to get your heart rate up a little bit before we go into the toning, I want you to try to jump it. Stay low in your legs as you jump forward. That's going to activate your glutes and your hamstrings and your quads. 17 seconds. Plank, 1, 2, 4. They're just little jumps. I'm not really lifting up that much off the mat. Plank, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 1. Okay, grab your weights. We're going to stay on one side and do some knees with lunges. 3, 2, 1. So it's a diagonal with a knee, then a diagonal with kind of a knee up to the side. Diagonal knee in front, diagonal knee up to the side. So your knee in front is a bit tighter to the chest, and this one is almost like you're leaning away from it a little bit and opening the leg a bit more. So now, sink low. It's the low to high, the up and down, that is going to get your heart rate up. Sink low, lift high. Squeeze your arms. Don't just throw your arms around. Tiny weights, but you can squeeze there. Squeeze your glutes as you come down into that diagonal lunge. Bring that knee high and think abs. Okay, the closer you bring your knee to your body, here, the more you'll feel those abs. 10 seconds. Now, if you need to slow it down, you do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're crouching next. 1. So we're going to do a similar action, and we're going to bring our knee in a runner's lunge to 1, knee in straight, across and out. So it's a straight knee pull and a diagonal knee pull. Straight and diagonal. So exactly what we just did, bringing our knee front and then side, okay? Front and then side. So think in between your arms, outside of your arm. In between your arms, outside of your arm. So I've got the majority of the weight in the heel of my supporting leg with just fingertips down. And if you want to, you can even do this leaning on your dumbbells, or as I said earlier, use some yoga blocks or maybe a chair. So you can come as low as you feel comfortable doing with challenge, but safely, okay? Keep your back flat, your tummy pulled in. We're up again after this. So there's going to be an up and a down element to this workout, as the title suggests. 5 seconds. I'm going fast because I want to keep my heart rate up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now, same thing, but with a kick. So this time I'm going to reach down. I'm going to reach down, kick in front, reach down, start now. Reach down, kick in front. We're going to keep the same moving leg for 8 rounds. Okay, so it's always going to be the same moving leg. So my moving leg is my kicking leg. So just think about that, because I know some people get a bit confused, especially if you're not mirroring. I always suggest that you mirror me. So my right leg is moving at the moment, but your left leg should be moving. 38. Kick high, keep your legs straight. Tummy's in. 30 seconds. Are you sinking low at the back? You need to get low. I'm tapping down each time with the head of my weight. You don't have to go that low, but it's a good indicator. Weight is in the heel of the supporting leg. We're in a down dog position after this, and we're going to do crossover leg raises. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So come into down dog, and we're going to go up, across, up and down, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's up, across, up and down. Up, across the other leg, and then back down. Squeeze your glute at the top. I've got both my arms and my supporting leg straight. Breathe, breathe. So you can be up on the toe of the supporting leg if you want, like me, or if you prefer to have it flat, if you're flexible enough through the calf, you can do that. Look in between your arms. Don't look at me and crane your neck and jar it. I want you to have a nice straight line, spine to neck. 30 seconds. Squeeze your glute at the top. Straight legs. I'd rather you slow down and keep perfect form. 24, 23. 20 seconds. Think straight arms. Think perfect straight lines. 12 seconds. We're up again after this. 7, 6. 5, 4. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Pick that up. So similar thing now. We're going to circle in and out. We're going to circle around and circle back. Okay? Start now. Circle around. I'm going to tap down again because I quite like this whole forward hinging. It puts more emphasis on the glute of your supporting leg, but you don't need to do that. And I'm just swinging my arm in opposition. Doesn't really matter so much what you do with that arm. Around and down, around and down. You can slow it right down. and go deeper. You can go right up, get your leg all the way up, stretch through that glute, that hamstring. This is dynamic stretching. It's okay if you wobble. I'm wobbling too. I'm trying to keep my eyes on a focal point. It really helps. 13. We're back on the mat after this, and we're going to do circular hydrants in an all-fours position. 2, 1. Okay. So we're going to circle around, cross behind, circle to the front in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle around behind, circle around in front. Behind, in front. Behind, in front. Try to get your leg up high, up high. If you're finding this too tough, you can come down on one arm, or maybe just keep your leg lower, okay? But if you want to get maximum benefit, come around and down, around and back, around and down, around and back. Really try to get that leg high. All the way to the other side and back 30 seconds. We're up again after this. 25. So you could potentially wear ankle weights for this workout too. If you want to really challenge yourself, make sure you do that next time. 14, 13. Keeping up that pace. 10, 9. 8, 7. Tummy's in, back is flat. 6, 5. Push out of the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Okay, up again. This time we're coming behind and we're going to bring the leg in front and then behind. 3, 2, 1. In front. And if you want to touch down, in front, touch down. So as I bring my leg in front, almost like a windshield wiper, I'm keeping my supporting leg bent so I get more work in my glute. And I'm bringing my arm around, so I'm bringing out my waistline. Touching down each time, again, just so I know I'm going low, but keeping my back flat. Weight is in the supporting leg, in the heel. Blow out as you swing around. This one is also tricky on the balance, especially if you're using weights. So just look straight ahead, don't look around the room. Down and up, 21 seconds. Breathe, breathe. Maybe squat lower at the back. Get your knee down further. 10 seconds. We're on the floor in a kind of pretzel position after this. And we're going to do some leg sweeps. 2, 1. Okay, you don't need your weight. So I want you to sit in the Z position. And we're going to extend the leg towards the back. 3, 2, 1. So poke it to the back, in front, behind, in front. I want your arms up in the front, behind, in front. Now if you want to bring it right across, you can do that. Bring it as far across as you can. And that's going to really engage that oblique. In front, behind. So I'm keeping my leg as high as I possibly can. And I'm poking all the way to the back wall, squeezing that glute. And then keeping it up and blowing out all my air so I really engage my abs. And if this is too fast, slow it down. 30 seconds. Come on. Hold your tummy in. It's going to help you. After this, we're doing 2 rounds of upper body before moving to the other side. 17, 16. Squeeze it. Don't drop your leg. I know it's heavy. Don't drop it. 8, 7. Come on, you can do this. 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're going to come all the way down on our tummy. Arms are close in like a triceps push-up. You're going to push up off the floor. Push up now. Back. Tap your head down in a down dog push-up. Come forward, come down. Arms, push up, back, tap your head down. come forward, down, arms up, push up, back, head, top of the head is down towards the mat, come down. You're keeping your arms super close and your elbows are not flaring out here. Here, they're towards the back. Push and head down. And if you can't do this, then on your knees, push back. Just a little way down, knees and down, okay? That's your option, knees. I do want you to push back a little tiny one, knees and down. Otherwise, straight. Back, tap down, forward, down. Arms up, push up, 15 seconds. Tap down, forward, down. You're lifting as one unit, 10 seconds. Head, down, arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're gonna do a spider press and then we're gonna twist into a tricep. Ready? Come into a plank. Come down, down, up, up. I want you to twist over like this. Keep a straight plank and then go 1, 2. Then come straight back over. Other arm, down, down, up, up, over like this. You need to keep a straight plank. 1, 2. Come over. If you can't do this on your toes, then do it on your knees. 1, 2, and over. So go here. Down, down, up, up. You might even want to sit down. 1, 2, and then roll over. Down, down, up, up, roll over, or knees bend. 2, and then roll over. Otherwise, down, down, up, up, straight as a board, over. 1, 2, straight as a board, over. Down, down, up, up, 14 seconds. 1, 2, and over. It's really great shoulder control here. We're up again after this and we're starting the other side. 2, and it's over. And 1. Come to the other side, grab your weights and stand up. Feet are turned out again. This time other leg. 3, 2, 1. It's down, knee up, down, knee to the side. So first of all, knee in close and then knee slightly out. Down, knee in, down, knee out. So now that you know this exercise, why not sink lower each time and blow out all the air as the knee comes in. Okay, stick your glutes out to the side wall and really lean into it. So here, think about almost like a kickboxing knee up, where you're starting to bring that knee into contact with something. So imagine that you're contacting something. 22. I'm even holding for a split second. One side is always going to be more wobbly than the other, and that's fine. That's why we work single sides. We're getting rid of imbalances in the body. We're down in that crouch next, pulling the knee in straight, and then on an angle. So it's like a runner's lunge, and you're going to pull in, step behind and out. 3, 2, 1, so you're pulling in the middle, and then you're going to go to the side. In, step behind, out. In, step behind, out. So from the front, I'm going straight back in, diagonal side. Straight back in, diagonal side. In and side. In and side. All my weight is loaded in the supporting leg, in the heel. And remember, you can use your weights underneath your hands, or you can elevate on a step or a chair. Don't be a hero. If you can't do this, get a modification. Do something, but don't do it to the point where you're struggling so much that you get discouraged. I want you to enjoy the challenge, okay? Challenge, yes, but enjoyable as well. 14, 13, 12. Come on, tummies are in, backs are flat. Neck is in alignment with spine. 7, 6. We're up again after this. 4, 3. And 2. and 1. Grab your weights. Now we're turning that into kicks. Front and side. Turn our position. Deep breath in. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going down, front, down, side. So I'm tapping down now, like I did on the other side, to help me go low. And I'm really thinking sticking my glutes to the back wall. So once you have this, kick high. Think dynamic stretch for your hamstring. Wide. Out. 39. Lots of reps. Trying to keep the pace up. Burning more fat, even though we're not jumping. 29. So this is the introduction to my endurance workouts, which are only going to get longer in time. Okay, so 70 seconds. Then I've got some that are 80, 90, 100, 110, and even 2-minute intervals. So you're going to work your way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, in down dog next. Come down. It's leg up and across, up and down. 5, 4, perfect down dog. 3, 2, 1, point your toe. It's across the other leg and back down. Across the other leg and back down. Long, everything long. Everything straight. Everything stretching at the same time as strengthening. Don't crane your neck to look at me. Once you know the exercise, just squeeze and move through it. 40 seconds. Across and side. I'm coming out wider, almost like an arc. Come on, arms are straight here. Push through the shoulders, don't slouch. Push out of your shoulder blades. 23. If you need a break at any time, do so, and come straight back after 1 deep breath. 16, 15. Across, out. 11 seconds. Come on, you can do it. You did it on the other side. 5, 4. We're up again after this. 3, 2, 1. Stand up with your weights. Now we're doing those in and out circles with the legs. These are hard for balance challenge. 3, 2, 1. Come down, around, and back in. Around, and back in. Around, and back in. All the way out. I'm touching down each time. That's a choice. I'm trying to get low at the back. And make sure you step far enough back so that your knee never comes out over your toe on this supporting leg. 30 seconds. In. Sink low. Glutes poking to the back wall or the side wall. 20 seconds. Hold your tummy in. It really helps. You still wobble, but just that tiny bit less. 10 seconds. We're on the mat after this. All fours position. Circle in and out. Come down. So we're going to circle up and around behind, up and around in front. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All the way up behind, all the way up in front. Try to push out of your shoulders so you're not slouching. Tummies are in, backs are flat. And come up as high as you can, all the way up. Your supporting leg is going to feel this too. That's a bonus. Around. Squeeze. 45. Come on. Squeeze, squeeze. Just breathe. Oxygen to the muscle. Around and around. 30 seconds. Remember your option. You can come down here and maybe keep it a little bit lower like this. Okay? You don't have to go quite that high if you're really dying. 15 seconds. 13, 12. Tummies are in, very important, protect your back. 8, 7, 6, 5, we're up again after this. 4, 3, 2, 1, up again. Same turn up position, behind, and bring the knee across. 3, 2, 1, step behind, bring the knee across. Step behind and across. If you want to touch down, down and across. So think, wring out that waistline. Really bring your arms in opposition to that leg. Down and make sure you breathe out every time that knee swings across. That's where that squeeze is in the abs. Whittling away your waist. 35. Come on, this is your second last exercise. So I need you to really challenge yourself here. Squeeze everything. Sink down lower. Make sure you don't fully extend this leg on the up. You want to have a bend here so that you're still working that glute. 15. Are you sweating? I hope you are. I am. 8, 7, 6. 5, 4. Across and across. 3, 2. We're in that pretzel next. 1. Come into that pretzel position. And we're going to poke to the back, swing in front. 3, 2, 1. Poke to the back, swing in front. Poke to the back, swing in front. So I've got my arms up. And now really lean into it. Lean and poke back. Lean and poke back. And then swing this leg across. See how I'm swinging it across the other side? That's what's involving your waistline more. And if you want to extend your arm in opposition, do that. Do not drop your leg. This is the last exercise before we stretch. Please don't stop. You can slow down, but don't stop. 25. Come on, finish it with me. 20, 19, 18. You can do this. I believe in you. 14, 13. Every day counts. Every workout counts. 9, 8. All the way to the end. 7, 6. 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Done. High five. Congratulations, you are done. Sit cross-legged and just sweep over and over. Dynamic stretching to let the heart rate down. Sitting cross-legged is actually a stretch for the glutes as well. And now to the corner. Oh, that feels good. Corner and corner. Leaning forward. We're going to come into a runner's lunge. So just bring that leg forward and then really open up. If you want to, curl the toe under and come into that extended runner's lunge, you can. Now come down and just raise yourself up and push that hip flexor forward. All those leg raises use that hip flexor a lot. Now come back and stretch the hamstring. Ah, that feels good. Point and flex. Often when you do a lot of lunges and squats in your workouts, your hamstrings get quite tight, so it's really good to stretch that out extra. That feels really nice. If you work barefoot like me, it's also good to stretch out the behind on your calves and your Achilles. So just bring your foot down, try to keep it flat and just lightly lean forward to stretch that out. That feels good. It's very important to lengthen out all the muscles again. Now just bring your knee in line with your belly button, nice pigeon stretch, and come down to your point of challenge where you really feel that stretch in the glutes. You don't have to come down this low, you can stay up on your hands as long as you feel the stretch. Don't ever overstretch. Then we're going to switch that up. Bring the other leg in front in that runner's lunge. Just pressing lightly forward. Stretching out through the quad and the hip flexor of the back leg. If you want to curl under, extend that. And then come back down, come up and really push forward this back hip. Stretching that out. And then hamstring stretch, point and flex. This side is not as tight for me because it's not my dominant side, so I can feel that this one stretches a lot more easily. So you might want to give your tighter side a bit of love and do some extra stretching there. And then just walk that in. Lightly, ever so lightly lean your weight on that and keep your heel down. So even if you can't lean any weight on there and you're already feeling the stretch because you have very tight calves, I'd rather you do that, but don't lift your heel and come forward like this, otherwise you lose the stretch. Just lean on that. And then bring your knee in line with your belly button, extend the other leg behind and come down. And come into a child's pose with your legs apart and just walk your fingers out and press your shoulders down. And then walk over to one side and pull away so that you're really feeling the side body stretch. And then walk your way to the other side and pull away. And then just sit with your legs in front and weave your arms underneath, crossed over, and pull away so that you feel your shoulder blades separating. Then just switch the arm that's on top and same thing. And finally just interlace up overhead and side and side and then behind and pull up. So we're just opening through the shoulders because all of those down dogs definitely worked the shoulders a lot and the arms. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Endurance 70 Up and Down. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you at the next segment.